So we're extremely fortunate in the program to have really experienced faculty, not only from the UW faculty, but also people who are practitioners. Dan has worked in M&A for mergers and acquisitions for a long time. He was also the managing director of an end-to-end services firm that got spun out of Jefferson Wells, right? Yeah. And in any event, he's a great instructor. The students love him. At one point, and when he was first starting, he said to me, "What if I made some videos at the beginning to kind of illustrate some of the points?" I'm like, "We're a startup, man. Knock yourself out. You got that idea? Do it." And so he illustrated some of the points of performance management by having two characters, sort of the exacting CEO and sort of the slovenly, incompetent employee. And Dan played both roles. So it was fascinating to see him kind of berating himself. The students loved it. But Dan, we would just want to thank you for your commitment to our students and for your excellence in teaching and provide you with instruction excellence. Thank you very much.
You're always good with words.
Okay. No, they're right. We have a very close relationship with our students. We have a lot of fun with the students. And it's great to hear feedback from Lauren that he's using some of the skills, because our job really is to help our students become better leaders. That's the way I look at it, and training them on some relatively technical things, but obviously our goal is to have our people go on and have C-level positions, senior vice president level positions, become better leaders, because the way I think about it is good leaders help deliver a better work experience for the people that work around them. That's the approach I take. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Dan. So one of the other key assets of this program is our advisory board, and we've been fortunate enough to have participants who are senior executives from all of these companies serve on our board. These folks are sort of tireless advocates for the program. They help us sharpen our curriculum to make sure it's meeting the needs of the market. And they are real involved with the students. They hire students, they mentor students. They do a variety of things to really help advance the program. And so what we wanted to do today was recognize one particular individual whose contribution to the board and the program has been really exceptional. Alan and I have known each other probably for 10 or 12 years, something like that. I think when I first met him, he was the CEO and founder of a company called ShipLogix that applied sort of a unique technology solution to kind of optimize the transportation industry. He sold the company ultimately to Infor. I don't know if you're familiar with them, but they're like a $3 billion business applications company. We worked together at the same boutique consulting firm for a while, and I'm happy to sort of call him one of my friends. Alan's one of those people who, like, everybody knows him and he knows everybody. So I'll be at an industry conference in another state, and I'll be talking to 2 or 3 people I don't know. We'll start to talk about network optimization, and somebody mentions Alan's name, and half the people talking go, "Oh yeah, I know Alan." So, and I think those skills have made him really, really effective as a board member. So what we'd like to do now is present you with this award, Alan, and just thank you very much for your fantastic service.
Anything? You don't have to, but you can.
I do. I'll keep it short. Because my history with this, and I've really enjoyed and loved being on the advisory board for SCTL, but my history goes back to GTTL that Dr. Miller talked about earlier. I was on their advisory board when it was a certificate program for about 5 years. And just to communicate or talk about the benefits of networking, how I found out about GTTL, I was running this company Bill alluded to called ShipLogix in Belltown, Seattle, and I went to the Starbucks coffee shop, and there was a barista there who happened to be enrolled in GTTL in the certificate program. She was getting a master's degree, and she kept overhearing myself and my CFO talk about our challenges and issues, and she kind of came up one day and said, "What's this all about? What do you guys do?" And then I learned about GTTL. We hired her. She went on to work for Nordstrom, for Costco, for Amazon, and now she's running the export compliance technology work at Avalara, a well-known popular startup here. So networking kind of pays off. That was a kind of a Starbucks. We drank a lot of coffee, and that led to something. Thank you.